Hello, 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 and welcome. We are continuing our series where we bring the classic houses from Ultima Online into Minecraft. Behind me, to the left, to your left, would be the actual two-story villa, classic house from Ultima Online. That one we did keeping the let me get rid of this rain, keeping the floors the right sizes and things like that. Then we went back and we built it again, except this time attempting to capture more of the outside detail. The difficulty in that is that the panels, where there might be the wood trim and then the white and then more wood trim, that might be on one single panel in UO, where in Minecraft, in order to get that effect, it would take 3 blocks. So when we did that, when we focused on the detail of the siding, it made the house quite a bit larger. As a matter of fact, you can really tell from up here, it's like a baby house and a daddy house, junior and senior. So we are ready to do the interior decorating. We've done the build, so we need to do the inside and then of course the outside. And let's get started. Right now we have torch spam everywhere because it was a little dark in here. So as you can see, this room is quite a bit larger than in the other house. So is the upstairs, of course. The bedroom, I do believe, is a little bit bigger, but the proportion doesn't seem to be quite as affected as the other part, as the main part of the house. Then the attic is significantly larger. Quite a bit of space up here. As a matter of fact, if you looked at the L-shaped house in a default village in Minecraft, it's not quite as big as this attic. So the attic alone is bigger than a regular sized house in Minecraft as far as the default villages go. So not really sure where to start, to be honest. I think we need to make this area, again, our kitchen dining area, like we did before. I do want to keep some variety. I don't want everything to look the same. However, when you first come into the house from the main entrance, I really think it's better to come into a general living area instead of walking into a kitchen and having to go through the kitchen to the living area. So that's why we're going to put our kitchen in this little nook. We are not going to put a wall up because there is no wall like this in the UO house. So we are going to get started. And we can't do much with open flames or fireplaces because of the wood. I had to get a drink. So, kitchens are not my forte, but we will do the best we can. So let's get started. And I believe I used iron blocks for the last ice box, and we're going to do that again. Gonna get some supplies here to get started with the basics. I am using the smooth chocolate texture pack. If you've been watching my other videos, you're probably tired of hearing that, but in case you notice there are some differences, that's why. Let's see. Let's do hopper and Now we are trying to stick with the basically it's a medieval time frame. UO is, so that's kind of what we're going for. The refrigerator may seem out of place, however, even back in the day they had ice boxes, and it was literally that, an ice box. It was a box they kept huge blocks of ice in, and that's how they kept some of their things cold. Then, of course, if they lived near a creek, then a lot of times they would set some things in the creek or perhaps down in a well to keep it chilled, depending on what it was. Okay, so let's put double sinks here. And let's get a lever and put those here. Let's put the ice box this time. We're going to do this as a wide ice box instead of a what would look more like a refrigerator to us. We're going to do it like this. This is a large house. They probably have a lot of groceries that they keep cold. And let's see, let's put the forgot the furnace. I wonder if we can get that to stay on there. Let's put no, can't do that because then we can't have the hopper. We're going to change this a little bit. We're going to put this over here. Okay, and then we're going to put a 3 wide. We'll do 2. Furnace right here. Actually, let's do it here. Okay, and some kind of ventilation system to take the smoke out of the house. Not very original, not trying to go for original, trying to go for utility. And let's see, we'll use this as a cabinet. I'm thinking. Let's try. I keep trying to put trapdoors on chests, and I finally given up and remembered that you can't do that. See, can we put them on these? I don't know if we can or not. Yes, we can. So So we have shelves up here, cabinets, and we're going to go ahead and put chests up here for food, and trap chest in the middle. Okay. Again, it's not very creative, it's not very original, but it's functional. Alright, so now we need, let's get some lighting going in here so we can get these off the floor. I'm going to use item frames and this up. The stairs in there and turn them so it looks like some kind of a holder for the torch. First time I saw this done, I was watching one of Scar's videos, Good Times with Scar. If you haven't watched his stuff, you're missing out. He's a fantastic builder. He has several series, and some of them he does in creative, but a lot of it he does in survival, which I really like. He has some with mods, some without. Alright, now I want to use, let's see how the acacia is going to look. You want to be careful not to use too many different textures in one area because you don't want it to be cluttered or crazy looking. So you want to be careful about that. However, it doesn't hurt to have some variety, and if this looks too busy, we'll take it out. But we're going to, no. And we are keeping this simple. Stop it. Okay. No, still like that. And it doesn't look too busy, I guess. Let's put flowers on it. Okay. Actually, maybe just one in the middle. Now, if I were using World Edit, I could do so much more with this, but I don't use World Edit. I don't have it. I might get it someday. I would like to play with it at some point, but for now, other than this texture pack, I'm pretty much sticking with vanilla Minecraft, with just the raw Minecraft. So we have a dining table, we have a pretty good size oven, we have a counter space, and of course you can use the top of the ice boxes for counter space as well, and we have chests for food. Now, if you were going for the RP factor, these chests would not be practical because they're so high, but for Minecraft purposes, you can reach them. We could even put one up here, and I believe it would, oh, no it wouldn't, because we have, yeah, because of the ceiling. We did not use slabs for that, so I think we're going to call this good for the kitchen. However, we are going to add a little bit of decor for like backsplash kind of thing. And yeah, we'll just stick with this side. And we'll just use, apples are good. Give it a splash of color. And you can right click them and turn them any way you want. Alright. And I think we will put see, we used jungle leaves in the last house. Let's use the birch here, just to have a little bit of variety. And we're going to put them in here. No. Actually, let's do this. Stop it. We'll use that to separate the room. And you still have a walking path. And we're going to take this down to 1. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Now, if you wanted to, let me see if it would work. I don't know if we could do this or not. Yeah. You could do something like that for some kind of a room divider. But I think I like the flora better. So you can still see the room, but it kind of divides it. And it doesn't interfere with the path. So if you come into the dining room, to the dining table, that's easy. If you're coming in here to cook, you can come through here. So this is a pretty good sized dining area. And again, it's not very original, using stairs and slabs and things like that. It's pretty basic. But one thing I am going to do differently, we're going to take that out and we're going to put another one of these in. Another workbench with a trapdoor. So it looks like we have a little bit more counter space, although you could use the tops of these as well. So, and we could put carpet on top of these to give it more of a continuous flow. I think I like that actually. Kind of dresses it up just a little bit more. So they have their ice box to store their cold items. They have counters and above cabinets, and then this we're just throwing in here for Minecraft storage. Then they have their furnaces, and they have a way to let the smoke out. So I think that's pretty good. I think we're good for the kitchen. Alright, so now for this living room. For one thing, we had issues last time with closet space, and I kind of want to have the closet space back. Let's get some let's get some more lighting up. So we can get these off the floor. Put one on either side of the door. We did do those too high. No, we did them 3 high. Well, we're doing them too high here. Alright, so you have light as you come in. And lighting is important if you are in survival mode and playing in combat. Ooh, that's awfully dark over there. We will get to this in a minute. We'll throw some more down just so you can see. Okay. Now I was thinking some kind of closet over here would not be a bad idea. Well, I put those too far out. Oops. Nope. Yep. Alright, so let's see. We could use let's go with the spruce to match that. And let's get these slabs out in case we need those. Yeah. So let's just use slabs and bring this across. But those aren't going to be able to be opened if we use the slabs. Humma, 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 humma. Alright, let's do this differently. Alright, let's do it with... Let's bring this over here. Okay, now let's try this. Get even. Let's get our sand. Oh, stop it. Alright, so that gives you a little bit of storage hidden in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 large, 8 large chests in the closet. And we really didn't lose that much floor space. Then here, let's do this. It's kind of wanting to make that turn. That just looks clunky. I think we were better off the way we had it. Alright, so we have our closet here, and I'm thinking we can, let's put some light here as well. I'm thinking about working inside. I don't have to worry about turning off the rain every 5 minutes. Alright, so we have our closet, and we could actually put instead of a painting, let's do I would like to keep this something that you could get relatively easy in survival. Yeah, we'll do sunflowers. That'll be a nice, pretty contrast. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let's put them all the way across. Yeah, I like that. That gives it a little bit of color. It's nothing too crazy, but it's just enough color, just enough detail. And we have our staircase up there. And if we wanted, we could use this. Oh, these are not full. Stop that. Yeah. I think I like that. That will just leave. As a matter of fact, I think we'll put more sunflowers at that. Where did that go? Yeah. Okay. So we have our closets and we have more storage. This house is going to be loaded with storage. So, you know, you could always store like food, seeds, that kind of thing in there. And in this closet, you could do like your armor and weapons. You know, so it's handy as you walk out the door. And let's get put some coat hooks here. And more greenery. You know, you could always bury these, but we have them sitting up here, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we have the coat hooks. Now, in the other house, we did banners for curtains. But I don't necessarily want the curtains closed this time. Let's see. Let's go with... let's see how this would look. And let's put them up here. It doesn't look horrible. Is that all the windows we have in here? That actually goes, it's not quite the same color as the, but I think it looks okay. And they could be valances. They don't have to cover the whole window. Alright, so we still have a pretty large area over here. But not every square has to be filled with something. That's one thing that I have had, that's something I have to fight with on a regular basis. Just because there's a space doesn't mean it has to be filled. There is something to be said for a spacious room. So, let's see what we are going to do with this area. Now, they would not have had televisions back then. So, we're going to go with, I think we're going to use the acacia again for the seating. Actually, let's look at If we hadn't used snow to build the house, we could have used snow for the couches. Well, we still could. Let's play with it. All right, so let's see. Would really like to put a fireplace in here, but it would catch this on fire. So that's not a very good option. See, I'm tempted to put a couch here and a couch here, but a lot of people don't really like having their back to the door. So we may go with more of a pit group. That's kind of big. Look at, well, we could just use these. I won't go there. I bet a sign won't go there either. Oh, whoops. Alright, so, no, okay. Yes, no, maybe so. For couches. For our seating area. Alright, let's put some lighting. And we're going to go with the 3 high here. Alright, I can barely see this. Hang on just a second. I'll get a torch up. There we go. It's amazing the power of suggestion. I had always thought the acacia would look kind of reddish to me, like cedar. And one of Scar's videos, he was talking about how orange it looked to him, and ever since then I can't get that out of my head. Okay, let's see. And then maybe see what this would look like. Well. Trying to think of something we can use for a little table here. Well, we could. We could. Let's see what the, will that do? I wonder if that will let us put, that kind of looks like a little coffee table. However, it doesn't go all the way down to the floor. It's kind of hovering. So I think we're just going to have to use fence. That's what I was afraid of. So let's just use fence and see how that looks. I guess that works as a little coffee table. Of course, if you're sitting down right here, that's kind of in your face. It's kind of tall. Oh, mercy me, mercy me, mercy me. Now see, if we had done this floor in slabs, we could have a little bit more play here. But I think that's just going to have to do. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just going to have to do. Let's see. What would that look like? Still just out there. Kind of wanted to put some kind of arms on the chairs, on the couches, but it just looks... Okay, we're just going to leave it alone. We are just going to leave it alone. Okay, now we are going to put a great big painting up here. Hopefully we'll get a good one. See, I would love to have that. Okay, but I targeted that in the wrong spot. Let's target it right here. See if we can get that again. Ooh, that would have worked. But I'd really rather have the girl. Well, that actually... That's a pretty good fit right there. And the colors kind of work too. So we'll keep that. Yeah, we're going to keep that. Okay. And then in the corner, of course, we're going to put some more. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think we're just going to leave that as is. Now, we still have quite a bit of shadow in here. So, you'll want to be careful. You'll need more lighting if you're doing this in survival. Because you can have creepy crawlies spawning right in here without any problem. Let's see. I don't know that this will make much difference, but let's put a torch here on the staircase. Well, that helps, but not enough. Still need light here. We could make a chandelier, but I don't want to clutter the room up. Let's see, probably need to bring this down. I don't know. I don't know. It takes care of most of the shadows, but I'm not sure I really like the way that looks. Let's you know what? Let's try something. Let's try something. Let's try something. I wonder if it'll melt our snow. Let's get our sand and put back in there. In the bottom. And let's try. Yep, there goes the snow. So, never mind. I thought maybe if we could have like a little fire pit, that it would look cool, and it would look cool. Let's try this. I don't think the glowstone melts it. Oh, good job. Caught the stupid ceiling on fire. It's just going crazy. Burning the house down. Good job. Stop. Stop burning everything. Stop. Mercy sakes. Quit it. Wow, it does not want to go out. Oh, it's just burning the whole house. Ah! Stop it. I wondered why I could still hear the crackling. Oh, good Lord. Oh, seriously? It has gone all the way up into the attic. Stop it. Okay, so open fire, not a good idea. Wow. Did I finally get it? Okay, that's sandstone. That's not going to burn. Good Lord. I'm still hearing crackling. What's burning? There's something still burning. Oh, dear God. Stop burning my house down. Oh. So that was not a good idea. No, it really wasn't. Lesson learned. Oh, good. It's still burning. Did we finally get it all? Okay. Fire pit in the living room with ceiling too low. Bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah, bad idea. Okay. So, let's go back with our little table. And let's get our brown carpet. Okay, well, I guess we had to have some excitement. Well, that takes care of the shadows. We buried the glowstone. Oh, now the glowstone is melting the snow, it looks like. Let's watch. Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well. Alright, let's try this. What if we put the carpet straight on the glowstone? Will it still melt it? Yeah, it's still melting it. Well, you know what? I know what won't melt it. That might actually look good under that table. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now surely the jack-o'-lanterns will not melt the snow. The snow is melting. How are jack-o'-lanterns melting the snow? How is that happening? Or was that still in the process of melting from the glowstone? Let's give... Nope. God. It just keeps melting. I did not realize jack-o'-lanterns put off heat like that. Alright, so let's bury them. One more time. Sand. There has to be a solution here. We have to find the solution. Okay. Sand. Alright, let's see if we bury these deep enough. And then cover them. Are we still going to lose our snow? I got it fixed. Oh, good Lord. Look how much that burned. Erga. Okay, we got rid of this, most of the shadows. I think if we bury them deep enough. Alright, let's, that doesn't seem to be melting now. We're going to add some lights. And we're making a pathway here. We're going to get rid of these shadows. We don't want creepy crawlies. And you probably don't need this many jack-o'-lanterns. I'm just going kind of crazy with them. So basically we're making a rug, a walkway into the main area. And that did take care of most of the shadows. Still have a little bit of shadow back here, which I'm not thrilled with. I don't think if we bury this completely under sand, I don't think it's going to give us any light. No, we still have that shadow. Well, we could. I still cannot believe it burned all that. I still cannot believe it. And I kept hearing that crackling and I thought, where is that coming from? And And I really don't like having this many torches. But and we still have shadow back here. Well, at least the snow's not melting anymore. We've buried the jack-o'-lanterns far enough. I wonder if we bring these down to a second level instead of the third. Let's try that. See if we can alleviate these shadows. That one will leave. Alright, let's try. Let's put it on the second. Kept hearing that cackling, that fire. I thought, why am I still hearing that? Okay, that is better, having them down. We still have shadow. But I think our light level is such tell you what, we'll get this lighting in and I will put it back on combat mode. I'm in creative anyway, so they're not going to come after me, but we might be able to see if they'll spawn in here. This area right here is the problem. Yeah, let me do that. Let's put it on normal. And we'll see if stuff spawns in here. Alright. Well, now I have to fix all this. Good Lord, it ate into the walls too. It's just crazy. I cannot believe it caught that wild that fast. Oh, good Lord. It went in here. Okay, this is all spruce, though. Let's go ahead and get our spruce put back. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, this room is patched. Did we lose any of our balcony? No, we did not lose any of our balcony. Okay. We just lost a load of this floor. I find it interesting, however, that when ice melts, it turns to water. When the snow melts, it just disappears. Okay, that's fixed. This is not... Alright, we lose any of our staircase? No. Did I get all this? No. Okay. Yep, I hear slimes. You hear that squishy? Yeah, we lost part of this. Is it in the house, though? It's not in the house. It's outside. Well, that's good news. Although that sound is going to drive me crazy. Wow, they are everywhere. Look at that. He really wants inside. Skeleton on the porch. Oh, that was goofy. Why am I doing this? I have no idea. I'm just gonna beat this skeleton up with snow. I'm glad he died because I was getting bored. Okay. Alright, so we have the walls and the ceilings and floors fixed. And nothing else has melted. Nothing has spawned in here. Alright, I think we're going to call this a video. And we'll do the next floor in the next episode. Making sure nothing is missing. Okay, I think we're good. We didn't lose any of our leaves. Alright, so... oh my goodness gracious. Alright, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Hopefully you've had fun with it. Don't play with matches, kiddies. And don't play with netherrack in a house made of wood and snow. Not a good idea. Alright, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. It really does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I am definitely going to have to finish this up quick because this squishing is going to get on my nerves. Let's fix that. Hostile creatures. Let's turn that down just a smidge. So I don't have to listen to that squishing all over the place. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. And we will see you later.